Hello everybody, it is Mighty Morphin Gamers here, and this is the gameplay of Battlefield 3 for the Xbox 360. It's a team deathmatch on Serene Crossing, I believe. I don't remember, it just showed me a second ago, but that's besides the point. And a great way to start off the game, just getting murdered. No better way to start a game, in my opinion. And my opinion is always the correct opinion, because I'm me. Anyways, speaking of opinions, this is kind of a review type, not full review, but kind of a review of my impression of like playing the multiplayer for a couple of weeks and what I think of it so far. First and foremost, as you see right there, I vaulted and then was sniped, but I think the movement in this game is a hell of a lot better than the movement in Battlefield Bad Company 2 or Bad Company 1 or previous Battlefield games. I feel like it's a lot smoother, it feels a lot more natural, and it's just a lot easier. And knife kill, nice. I like that knife kills also in this game are not a one-shot from the front, but from the back. It's like an assassination animation that plays, and that's pretty cool. And that's kind of better than having someone who runs around just knifing people, as you see in some other games. Call of Duty. What? Back to movement, and the controls feel a lot nicer. And yeah, team play right there, just revived a guy to let him die immediately again. And yeah, the movement's better. And another thing I like about this game is team deathmatch, which is the game type that I'm playing right or during this game. It's the game type that you're seeing, and I like it because it was absent from like Bad Company and Bad Company 2. But then again, it's not the best team deathmatch you'll see in games. It's not perfect. Some of the maps, it just feels like you're playing in such awkward spots some of the time. And it's the absence of vehicles on the team deathmatch maps adds for a plus and positives and negatives. Like, it's good that it's not unfair for a certain team, but then again, it's bad because I don't know, it doesn't feel like Battlefield, and I feel like it kind of slows down the game a little. But team deathmatch is more focused on the gun-to-gun gameplay, and yeah, which reminds me that the gun customization in Modern Warfare 3, Battlefield 3 is really nice, and it's better than Bad Company 2, which kind of gave more customization. Because Bad Company 1, if I do remember, there wasn't that much to customize. It was pretty basic class and gun choosing, and then yeah. But now, like, there's a whole bunch of gadgets, like multiple attachments for each gun, 3 different attachments you can put on without having to have a special perk or whatever, and that's good, I guess. And another thing you'll see that in Modern Warfare 3, they have adopted a similar style of leveling up guns, except it's like a gun perk type thing in their game, where in Call of Duty, where it's not so much an attachments to unlock, but it could be like rapid fire or less kick, holding your breath, that kind of stuff, which previously you have seen in perks, but now I guess they're trying to focus on using individual guns to level it up. Like, you saw it with attachments in previous games, so now I guess it's attachments. Like, the bonus thing, I can't remember what they're called, and camos, so there's a lot for leveling up guns, which I think's a good thing. Another thing in Battlefield 3, oh, excuse, sorry about that pop, is, the destruction isn't as great as in, Bad Company 2. Like, I'd say less than half the things in the maps are destructible, which is really odd. Because in Bad Company 2, I think it was like around 90% of everything was destructible. Like, none of these buildings can collapse on these city maps, which is disappointing. But hopefully in map packs we'll see more destruction. Like, the trailers that day really did show what seemed to be more destruction in previous maps, which is a good thing, of course, because that's one of the main thingity-doos that Battlefield has been going on, is their destruction. And if they're kind of scaling that down, then they're kind of scaling down what makes them special, kind of. Yeah. But there's still destruction on some of the larger maps, and in Rush mode you'll see a lot more than in Team Deathmatch. And in overall, the vehicles, I like them a lot better than in Bad Company 2. Or Bad Company feels like there's a lot more variety and different types of vehicles, which is nice, yes. And I like the jet is pretty difficult to fly, and the helicopter is freaking impossible. But if you're able to successfully get from point A to point B with the helicopter, you feel like you're Jesus. So yeah, that gameplay not too great. But that was pretty much a short review type thingamahigger on Battlefield 3's multiplayer. I haven't got around to the single player or co-op yet, and I'm like level 15 in multiplayer, which isn't that great, but yeah. So until next time, bye-bye.